Obviously, you know, when the people for the very first time started uploading like conversational videos on the YouTube channel, like in COVID time, Asutosh did, you know, sometimes we think like this kind of creativity would not work, but after sometimes we feel like this is the blessing in disguise. So
Mhm.
if you are doing something creative, it might be going to be successful, wonderful, fantastic for us, you know. So we have to try something creativity in this field. Like if we are really interested, if we are really very eager to make conversational videos.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm fantastic. So, what do you do for a living?
Can you say it again?
What do you do for a living?
What do I do for living? Are you talking about like whether I am successful in my life or not? Like whether I'm earning or not?
I'm I'm talking about your profession.
Yeah, you're talking about profession. Okay. Right now I'm a student, so basically I'm
Mhm.
preparing for government examinations. So right now I'm totally dependent on my family, on my
Mhm.
parents, and let's see what happens next. What do you
Okay.
do?
Um, I am in final year of my graduation, student right now. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so like after the graduation, what are you thinking to do?
I will look for a job definitely.
You are going to look for a job, but you know, after like having the degree in history honors, is there
Mhm.
any chance to go into any like corporate sector, or you will going to join any kind of like private school or something like that?
Like, see, I have a something. I mean, like I'm thinking either I would go in teaching field and I would be teaching only English, or not. Then I would try my hand in BPO sector where they need, like I mean, employ so that they can solve their customer queries in English, Hindi, whatever languages is like required over there. So let's see. I cannot assure you for anything, but I'm thinking about that.
You know, when you are not from any kind of like technical degree, then obviously you have to go for the teaching. You know, the one
Mm,
school of thought is this, that you know, like if you have a degree into like any kind of humanity subject, then most of the people's, some people go for the government job preparation, but some people go for the like becoming a private tutor. And the other
mm,
school of thought is this, that if you have any kind of a skill, or if you have any kind of technical degree, then you can go into like any kind of like IT sector or the corporate sector,
mm.
where skill demand is the must, you know. So like if you want to do a job after graduation, then you can just get skilled any particular things, and then you
Mm.
can go for the job. Otherwise, becoming a private tutor is also a best option that you can choose for it. But as you said that whether you will go for the teaching or the BPO sector, as you said, what is BPO?
BPO, where I mean, they provide some service. Okay, yes, from different company. So there would be some employee who's just take caring of customers, solving their queries, getting know their what is problem with them, what is the problem with their like a service, many more things. So yeah, like those work, maybe we are going to assign as a customer service executive.
Yeah, yeah, customer service executive, where I think the soft skill is very important, you know.
Of course, like you need to know English definitely. There would be a level like not just basic English, but at least upper intermediate required. So I'll try for this. Let's see. Hope for best.
So what do you think, like, why there is not such job opportunity in the Bihar? Why many people goes to like the different state, different city? What
Mhm.
do you think, like, what is the root cause for not having
Like
infrastructure or the job
not
options?
not only in Bihar, even in Jharkhand. Even Jharkhand, if you compare the like I mean population of Bihar and Jharkhand, Bihar has a very less population. Sorry, Jharkhand has very less population than Bihar. So obviously, where you get a lots of population with like too much population, I mean unemployment rate gonna be high, right? And for that we need to create a job, and that is the only thing nobody is doing. everybody is running behind getting job, getting good salary, and because of that they just move to their cities to in hope of getting good salary, good job, reputed job, and if they are not getting in their like state, in their cities, because people wherever you see, everybody is engineer, everybody is like have done BA, BCom, everybody has done like now B.Ed, right? So people are now really educated and looking for a job but not getting job, and because of that they are running hither and thither to get job. Not only Bihari, even like Indian people, running out of this country to get good job, good paid job. Why? Just because of this. Employment rate is very high and unemployment rate is very high, and it is just as simple as that. We can understand it.
I think the population is something that really creating a differentiator, between getting a job or like being a job seeker or getting a job. The most people who is from the India, they are going back to the like Israel for a job, or Dubai, Saudi, or if someone who is from, I'm not saying that there is the unemployment in the Bihar only. In the whole India, I think recently a data has been uh, come to the picture where I think the 83% of the youth of the India is unemployment. So definitely, the one reason is education system, that is everybody is talking about, that the education system is something like that where people is not getting that kind of a skill which is the demand in the market. So that is the one thing. Second thing is this, what I think, that the population, if the population will be not into the control, then definitely these kind of things is going to be happen. And the second thing, what I feel, that everyone, most of the students who have just done their graduation or have done like their bachelor degree, they just want to go into the government sector, like they are preparing for the government examinations, which is really not possible. If there is the 1000 seat and the 1 lakhs aspirants is going to be like going to apply there, then definitely the 9000 people will not going to get the job because the 1000 seat is only there. So how
Mhm.
is it possible? So we have to think something, the beyond the picture, like what we can do. So what do you think?
Uh, I want to add on something that as per population in Bihar in India, like we are not provided job. If population rate is very high, then job should be there, and there should be some creator who can think to create job, not just to get job. Let's
Hmm?
suppose you're a businessman and your mind works a lot and you are not planning to be employed in any company, but you want to create a company so that you can hire some employees, who can get job in your company and start working. You will be getting benefit, they will be getting benefit, and that's how any company works, right? So
Obviously.
nobody think in that way. Everybody is just running behind very short goal in their life, that yes, after completing graduation we would look for job, after completing this we will go this company, that company, and our life is just set. After that we will get married, this, that, blah blah. But nobody think that okay, what will happen if these company just shut down? So like where will I go and where will we go, right?
Definitely,
So
when we talk about, the building a company, then it comes automatically on the base root cause that we are talking about the education. If the people is not skilled, how can they make or build a company? Building
mm,
a company is not a the cake, is a cherry cake, we can say, but
piece
it's
of cake.
demand a lot of skills, a lot of money. Like many people are doing a startup nowadays, but
Mm,
most of them are just getting failed, and nobody is there to support, even the government, even if they do not have kind of backup, the financial support, how can they survive into the market? Obviously they can go for the investment, but investors are also looking for the company who is really getting a kind of good growth. They would only support to them, not to the every startup who is coming into the market and asking some kind of investment. Like, I
mm,
hope you watch Shark Tank India, which is really doing good, because while watching Shark Tank India, we are learning a lot of things. Like right now I'm just learning many new things from the Shark Tank India, like what is EBITDA, what is equity, what is a lot of things which is related to the business. So
are
the
you more into
business,
business?
uh, actually, yeah, I am. My family is, but not. It's a typical kind of business, like in the
Mm,
city, which like running a shop kind of things. So the running a shop is also very good, but we have to make sure that the education, into the education we have to add on the like the business kind of things, like how can someone stand or build a company and can earn money. And not everyone should become the job seeker, they should become a job giver. The one person can give a lot of people the job. I know many of my friends, I'm telling you the truth, they just stop doing study just after 12, and
Mhm.
nowadays they are giving the more than the 15 people the employment. Like there was my one friend, I am not going to take his name here. He, after the 12th, he becomes the cameraman. The cameraman into the like the marriage ceremony, we shoot with the camera. So right now he has made his own empire. He is giving job to the 15 people, and he's earning a good money. And look at me right now, still I am doing study. So this is the
Mhm.
difference that you have to think about it. It doesn't mean that like if you are doing BTech or if you are doing any technical degree, only then you can get a job. No, a big no. Even if you are doing something else, you definitely can get a job and can earn. So the right now, how is your English journey and like your YouTube channel? Is this going well?
Um, yeah, I mean, I would not say it is going well, but as per my activities, I would say it is going well. Yeah, because I'm not putting too much effort, 100% for my YouTube channel. What I really want to do, I'm not doing that. It is just a conversational video which I'm making these days, but it is not enough for growth, I would say. So I have to do something creative to
So what are
just.
you thinking? Like something in creative, what do you like to put?
Mhm.
Like what do you want to post?
See, like, if you talk about YouTube, right? So in YouTube, there is nothing new now. Everything, what you think, okay, which is that is already available on YouTube.
Available.
So what, yeah. So what you can do, you can just create, you can use your mind and just, like, you can make your video interesting. Because if you make your video engaging, like people would, your audience would love to watch, and they would watch complete your video, right? Yes, completely, but not like just half or 1 2 minute. So yeah,
Yeah.
like making video engaging is a very big deal. It is not cup of tea for everyone. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see, like I'm just thinking, and it comes only just by editing. So once you start editing your video perfectly, then it would become engaging. So that's what we can do. Like
Obviously, editing play. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. Please
Yeah,
say.
like I'm thinking to like provide my audience some different content, not only this one, that conversational video, some other, like some other hack to how to start, and where to start, and what other thing we can do, many more thing we can share from our experience. Yeah, if you really think that you can like I mean share freely to them and they can understand, then of course I will try for this. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Uh, you know, niche is very important. The niche like
Mm-hmm.
your YouTube channel is based on the spoken English conversation. It means that your channel should only being uploaded by the content which is related to the English. But
Hmm.
if you are thinking to do something extra and something creative, then you can do it. And definitely
Mhm.
editing play a major role while uploading any kind of video. But conversational video is only it. I think doesn't going to make any kind of impact. Because many
Mhm.
people are doing the same kind of thing. But obviously, we can do something different. Have you seen the wellness well talk institute channel?
Sorry, I didn't get.
Have you seen the well talk institute channel, which is uh, run by the capsar? This institute is in the Lucknow. When this channel has created the 1 year before, this
Mhm.
was like the 1K subscriber. But
Okay.
after the 1 year, this channel has 200K subscriber.
Hmm.
So you can go and watch. There are different kind of the talking, different kind of content they upload. So while watching a lot of content, definitely from the India, from the international channel you can go through, then definitely we can get something creative. But yes, creativity is something that really matters a lot while uploading or while getting success on the YouTube channel.
You know what? I mean, creativity really mandatory for being a best creator. But I would say one thing, that whatever you can see which that is already available, so we can edit and we can use our mind, that how we can make that video different to that person. Like, see, we are uploading the same video, that person also know, but what is new you are doing with your videos? Are
You
you
know one
coming
thing.
up something new, or you are doing the same, or you are just copying, imitating them, and expecting from your audience that yes, they will engage, they will watch your video full, the way they are watching their video. So because that person has built their empire already, and you
Yeah.
are new, so you cannot expect the same result. Audience probably will come to your video to watch, but not in a huge amount. So that is something I just feel.
Obviously, when the people for the very first time started uploading like conversational videos on the YouTube channel, like in COVID time, Asutosh did. Sometimes we think like this kind of creativity would not work, but after sometimes we feel like this is the blessing in disguise. So
Mhm.
if you are doing something creative, it might be going to be successful, wonderful, fantastic for us. So we have to try something creativity in this field. Like if we are really interested, if we are really very aggressive to make conversational videos or English related content, definitely we can try something else, something new. Maybe the one thing which is going to be viral, then definitely we are going to get some kind of growth that we want from the YouTube channel, because we are putting our lot of times effort. Sometimes we definitely are not disciplined, but obviously we get some kind of monotonous, we feel boring while not getting some kind of views that we really deserve to get. But we
Mhm.
have to keep patience and try something creative, something new, so that the people can get engaged, so that they can, if any people, if he is going to watch your videos, definitely we should try to add some value in their life. And if he is not getting some kind of values while watching your videos, why he will watch your video? Definitely he has the options, he has the great options, so he can watch anything he wants. So definitely we should try to add on the value into the videos. Otherwise, definitely it would be hard to get success on the YouTube channel. What I think,
Mm.
it's my opinion.
Yeah. So, like I would say, first, consistent really matters. When you're consistent, you're gradually gonna learn. Nothing come overnight. If you think about best editing, right? So you cannot be overnight a best editor, right? You have to give at least a year to just be a very good editor. You have to be really familiar with each and every text and each and every thing, where you can put this one, that one, and at what time you can put this one and that one, right? So it will come only when you are really experienced one and doing from a long time. Yeah.